I was diagnosed with melanoma when I was 25 years old, stage 3. I had it surgically removed. The melanoma was a football-sized piece of my back that came out. Luckily, it did not spread, but it was a mole that my wife, or my girlfriend at the time, now wife, discovered, and she said I need to get it looked at, and I did, and since then I've been melanoma free.
When I was 25, I went into the hospital one day, into the emergency room. I was having really bad abdominal pain. I honestly thought I was going to the emergency room. I thought I had something wrong with my appendix, or I had gallstones or something like that. And I ended up being there for 3 days, getting all sorts of tests done. No one knew what was wrong with me. And then they found a spot on my liver and ended up biopsying it. And a week later, I got test results back saying that I had stage 4 melanoma. When I was first diagnosed, I took it really hard for a couple days. I did not cope well, and then just, you have to push through it. Everyone in my family, all my friends advocated for me to get me the best care. They knew that this was not going to be the end for me, that something could be done. And no one gave up until we got to the right treatment and the right doctors. And we pushed through, and I was strong through all of it. You have to be.
I was just thinking about our trip to Florida this week, where my niece got burned all over her body, and I just reamed her. And I just said, unacceptable. You cannot let that happen. And you need to be smart and responsible. This is your life. And bad things can happen if you don't take care of your skin. And I think she was really embarrassed. She didn't go out in the sun for like 2 days.
So my husband and I have been together since I was 17. I was in high school, and he's been through this whole process with me. And we didn't get engaged until 2017, but we always knew that we were gonna get married one day. And when this happened, I thought I might not actually get to have that day. So, and now I just got to have it. I just got to have my wedding. So that was pretty awesome.
So why am I involved in CMPF? I think the education of young children is incredibly important, because that's really where you learn your discipline about the sun, and learn about protection, learn about sunscreen, learn about shade. And if you don't learn early, I think by the time you become a teenager, there's a lot of social pressure, and people are always on the beach and want to get tan. And so I think if you have that value and you have that discipline very early on, which is what the real foundation of CMPF is about, then I think it's going to stay with you for your whole life.
When I was looking to become involved with a foundation, I just really wanted to get into, so I could help share my experience with people. And I found CMPF, and what I loved about them was that they are one of the only foundations that focus more on the advocacy of preventing skin cancer, opposed to the research for treatment of skin cancer, which is what you see in most of the foundations, which is amazing. But that treatment has come such a long way already, which I saw in my recovery. I was very lucky. But CMPF takes it a different way and educates people about it, so they don't have to get to that point. And that's what I really love about this foundation, and that's really what drew me here. And I like being able to help teach people prevention opposed to something else.
Was it a sunny day in Costa Rica when you got married?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah. I got married on a sunny day on a beach.